Assalamu alaikum everyone. Are you ready for today's exciting challenge? We'll be testing your Islamic knowledge. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's dive in. What is the Holy Book of Islam? B is the correct answer. What is the declaration of faith in Islam called? A is the correct answer. What is the Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca called? C is the correct answer. How many times a day do Muslims pray? C is the correct answer. Which direction do Muslims face when praying? B is the correct answer. Who is the last prophet in Islam? C is the correct answer. What does Islam mean? B is the correct answer. What is the month of fasting in Islam? A is the correct answer. What is the name of the angel who blows the trumpet on the Day of Judgment? B is the correct answer. What is the Kaaba covered with? B is the correct answer. What is the Islamic place of worship called? B is the correct answer. What is the Islamic term for interest which is forbidden? A is the correct answer. What is the Arabic word for fasting? C is the correct answer. What does InshaAllah mean? B is the correct answer. Who was the mother of Prophet Isa? A is the correct answer. What was the first word revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? B is the correct answer. What is the name of the Prophet's peace be upon him mother? C is the correct answer. What is haram in Islam? B is the correct answer. What is the Muslim greeting that means peace be upon you? B is the correct answer. How many daily prayers are compulsory in Islam? A is the correct answer. What is the final destination for righteous believers in Islam? C is the correct answer. What is the Arabic term for purification before prayer? B is the correct answer. What is the small chapter Muslims often recite in prayer? A is the correct answer. Which prophet split the sea by Allah's permission? B is the correct answer. Which prophet could interpret dreams? C is the correct answer. What is the name of the bridge over hell in the Hereafter? B is the correct answer. What is the main weekly congregational prayer in Islam? B is the correct answer. What is the night called when the Qur'an was first revealed? A is the correct answer. What is Zakat in Islam? C is the correct answer. Which Islamic month follows Ramadan? B is the correct answer. Who built the Kaaba according to Islamic tradition? A is the correct answer. What animal did Prophet Salih's miracle involve? B is the correct answer. What does Bismillah mean? A is the correct answer. Which angel brings Allah's messages to prophets? A is the correct answer. What is the Islamic year based on? B is the correct answer. Which prophet was swallowed by a whale? A is the correct answer. What are the followers of Islam called? B is the correct answer. What do Muslims celebrate at the end of Ramadan? B is the correct answer. What is the name of the first wife of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? B is the correct answer. So, how many answers did you get right? Comment your score below and tell us which question had you stumped. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fun quizzes. Stay blessed and Assalamu alaikum.